Hello, welcome to DG360, everyone. If you like this highlight that's on YouTube, please press that thumb button. It looks like a sexual organ. It is. It doesn't have to be a thumb. It can be anything you want it to be. On Twitter, Thor426 says, "The games." DG, for people that don't understand where that came from. "I follow you on YouTube and respect your critical view." I already like this guy. "I'd like to hear your perspective on the most recent Star Atlas releases at the Breakpoint event," which was Solana's event. By the way, Solana crashing in value, appropriately named Breakpoint because I own Solana. And let me tell you, I was at a breaking point. I was at that breaking point, and this is how I felt about it. This is how I felt about the price of Solana. Boo! 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 It hurt. It hurt so very bad. Breakpoint was an aptly named event for the Solana event because holy God, what happened with Sam Bankman-Fried, what happened with FTX. Let me tell you something. It's been one rough year in crypto. If you're in crypto, plug that nose. Keep it plugged. When I get hyped about the project, I try to watch one of your SA Star Atlas episodes so I don't turn into a fanboy or a fan man. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. That was very nice for you to say that. So let's see what he linked. And let's look at this Breakpoint event, at least what we're seeing in the content pipeline from the Solana Breakpoint event. Let's check it out. First off, let me say this is exactly what I want them to do. Okay, so I'm applauding this. Showing content. Being transparent. In fact, let's look at their channel since I've been talking about what they need to do. Wow, they're doing something very similar to Star Citizen. I wonder who gave them that idea. Who gives the best ideas in the world directly from the banana fountain? Respect to the OGs. That's all I got to say. Just a moment. Just give me 1 second. Let me just bask in my own respect. All right. What's up, Dark Spike? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Damon. Best ideas and hugs. Thank you so much. I'm seeing things. Okay, here we go. This is much better, Star Atlas. This is much better. You understand? Better. This is what I was talking about. Raising the bar. Music, dance, characters, content. Music, dance, characters, content. Music, dance, characters, content. Music, dance, characters, content. Go, 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 go. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is how you market it. Thank you. Finally. Finally. Right. Right. I'm so many levels of energy right now. Thank you, Dark Spike. Listen, thank you so much. Hard. Bring it down hard. Someday.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro. Thank you so much for that, Dark Spike, because I do need to eat. Believe it or not, eventually. Looking cool doesn't equal gameplay, but I'm seeing things being designed here. I'm seeing content, and it's a lot better than what we had before Explodo, which was nothing, was a big ball of this. That's what we had before, and now we're getting like boom, 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 designs. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm talking about at Explodo. This is what I'm trying to get across to Star Atlas, and they were listening to the old banana fountain. interiors, ship exteriors, flying, walking. Yes. There we go. Sphincter jets. Hold on one second. Sphincters. Who doesn't love a good sphincter? Who doesn't love a good sphincter? Missiles, yeah. Landing gears and cranes, yeah. Ships, yeah. Ships, and chairs. Rocking chair, rock. Ooh, yeah. Spaceships, interiors. Cargo missiles and stuff that she can do. Yeah, you're jumping, hopping, skipping, doodly-doo. I said riding a bike. We're riding a bike. It's hovering. Big ships. It's big ships. Big spaceships. Watch out, targets. Watch out, spaceships. Okay, listen to me. This is just what I'm trying to tell you that they needed to do. This is exactly, we're toning it down now. We're showing you some more. We're racing. We got good. Wait. We're gonna give an applause to that. Woo. I liked it. Oh my God! Look at this! Wow! 1, 2, 7, 9, 3, 4, 90, 60, 70, 30. Wow, that was good. Listen. Planets, planetary landings. Some weird hoop in the sky. And then landing down on the ground. What is going on there? What is that? The lasers look cool, but those sound effects, I need to work on those sound effects. I don't know what I'm seeing here. I'm actually liking all of this, except they better be careful with combat. Combat better be awesome. If you can own assets in a game and you have cryptocurrency in a game and you own a digital asset, that makes such a big difference when you're playing a game for me. Like if I could do everything I could do in Star Citizen and own shit and trade shit with cryptocurrency with shit, you just made my head light up. But I want content. And it looks like they're getting content. Okay, that was pretty exciting. That was actually pretty exciting. That was a good presentation. That's how you do it. That is exactly how you do this. And I have been screaming it to them. It looks like they're finally listening. They've got other things here too, but now I want to get into the sauce. Now I want to get into the nitty gritty because I saw this here. I did a little investigating here for Thor because Thor wants that critical view. He doesn't want just all fanboy stuff, you understand? Because nobody likes all fanboy stuff, right? We got to get, yes, right. We poop on it when it gets too white knight, when it gets too fanboy. Now we got to dig. Now we got to do some digging, right? So I saw that there was an interview with Michael Wagner, the CEO of Star Atlas, on CoinDesk, which is kind of like this generic news outlet that covers crypto. And I don't know if they necessarily do a great job, but let's see how their reporting journalism is here. And let's see if they actually give Michael Wagner a good interview, which my question to Michael Wagner would be thus. Can we see your team? Can we see the office? Can we start to get into the guts, right? Because that's the next thing I've been asking for with Star Atlas is let's see what we see on Star Citizen. Let's get that bar up. We just saw inside Star Citizen, we saw the upgraded studio in Manchester. We're seeing Jared on a level that's super professional. We're seeing that bar elevated and raised, that professionalism in Star Citizen in terms of the transparency. Can we please get that over into Star Atlas now? I want to start seeing the offices. I want to start seeing the developers. I want to see what they're drawing, what they're working on in the same fashion that we get with Star Citizen.
Welcome back. Web3 gaming has a long way to go before it becomes mainstream, according to a survey by Code Labs, which shows that only 3% of gamers own an NFT.
Welcome to the world of finance. Yikes. Yikes. This is what I watch a lot. It hurts. Sometimes it hurts my face. Sometimes it hurts my face, but it's for my benefit. It's for my benefit. Let's keep going.
And generally don't have positive feelings about crypto.
Listen to that audio, that subpar audio.
Solana-based NFT game Star Atlas. Hello there, Michael. Thanks for...
You know, this is a thing I was criticizing Star Atlas for, and Michael Wagner when they did their podcast was the terrible audio. It looks like the CoinDesk is following suit. CoinDesk audio is horrible.
For joining us. So just want to go over some of the details.
I don't think so,
survey.
Eric.
So
I really, like, from what I saw, I think they're a lot farther than people think.
And 51% are aware of NFTs, but have largely negative feelings about them. Gamers
Sketch, you must have missed the beginning of this video, dude.
4.5 out of 10, and NFTs at 4.3 out of 10. Only 52% of gamers are familiar with any sort of Web3 gaming term, while only 12% of gamers
There's plenty of gamers that are familiar with Web3 gaming. They just don't know that it's called Web3 gaming. It's the play and earn space, formerly known as the play to earn space. But a lot of people listen to somebody who knows about being a banana fountain, which is me. All good things come from the banana fountain. The play to earn space, relabeling themselves the play and earn space because of... Whoa, it's just this inside source that people go to but never credit or give the proper respect or due, but they take as ideas and words all the time. This guy right here, hi, I'm DG360. Okay, let's keep going.
Just off the bat, you know, want to get your reaction
Thank you, Walker. Thank you, dude.
Of the survey.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having me on. But, you know, as in any statistical analysis, the sample set obviously has significance in the outcome. What I would agree with is that there is a fairly high degree of skepticism that exists in the tradition.
Who's playing ping pong in the background? Like, who's doing the fucking audio for this CoinDesk? This is not Michael Wagner's fault, actually, but somebody in the background decided to play ping pong. What is going... Ping pong. Somebody's playing ping pong in the background. Hello, audio dudes over at CoinDesk.
Traditional gamer community related to NFTs and blockchain-based gaming and things like play to earn. We do believe fervently that over time, as we are able to educate the mainstream consumer on, you know, what the potential of these new
we're still playing ping pong in the background.
Creator base.
What the fuck? That's almost as unprofessional as we are, Pepe. Like, our show is actually much more professional right now. Let's hear it for our show. Our show's actually much more professional right now than CoinDesk.
Ecosystems, the metaverse itself more broadly, as well as delivering higher quality gaming products to the world, you know, so-called AAA gaming products like we're developing at Automata and within Star Atlas, that we will be able to attract and incentivize those mainstream users into this ecosystem.
Yeah, here's the silver lining of that survey, though. The gamers that eventually try a Web3 game tend to like it, with favorability ratings hitting about 7.1 out of 10.
Now, here's the other thing, too. That's because they're just trying to make money in this play and earn space, right? I have tried a couple of these play and earn games through Gala Games. A couple are cool, a couple are not. And it basically happens to be as cool as it is that you don't have to pay to win, because a lot of the play and earn space is setting up their games so that they're play to win or pay to win. Like, a lot of them are pay to win right now. There's something on Gala called Spider Tanks, pay to win. You want the best equipment, you got to spend Gala token, which means you have to buy Gala token, which then means you take that Gala token and convert it into a cannon for your Spider Tank. Spider Tank was a great idea, except now it's pay to win. So any of these companies now that are making Web3 gaming that directly have currencies, cryptocurrencies related to them, don't make your games so that they're pay to win, because that's another thing gamers don't like. So now the space finally decided to name itself play and earn instead of play to earn, because play to earn sounds like you're fucking working a job. right? And they said, oh, hey, let's listen to DG. Let's call it play and earn. Great. Now you're a play and earn space. So now what are these games doing? They're making it so that you have to pay to win, which is the next fucking step that they've stepped in the wrong hole. If you're going to make the game pay to win, it will not be successful because gamers, we're smart. We're tired of getting fucked in the ass. We don't want this type of game anymore where we have to pay to win.
Yet hundreds of millions of dollars have been raised and spent on Web3 gaming. So I guess how do you get gamers who are used to the status quo over that learning hump?
Learning hump. It's more than a hump.
It really is. What is the incentive mechanism? And it's a transition from these.
The incentive mechanism is money, bitches. Like what? What? Are we? We're CoinDesk. What could possibly be the incentive for the game?
Financial incentives that are
financial incentives. Thank you, Michael, for being real.
Across crypto today, the whole idea of play to earn. Spend time in a video game and you're able to make money in doing so.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
Video game and you're able to make money in doing so, and by earning cryptocurrency. Play to earn. Spend time in a video game.
He's saying the wrong thing. He hasn't learned it yet. He hasn't learned it yet. What's up, Mod81? Thank you for that action, my brother from another mother. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Shaming. I am shaming Michael Wagner right now. I'm shaming him for not picking up the correct vernacular. Shame him. Shame him. Shame, Michael Wagner. It is not play to earn. It is play and earn. Rinse the play to earn. Rinse it out of your mouth and replace it with play and earn.
Game and you're able to make money in doing so, and by earning cryptocurrency along the way. And while I think that is an enormous opportunity set, particularly for some of the most disparaged communities and populations around the world, ultimately what we need to get to is an entertainment-based experience. So creating fun games that people can immerse themselves in, achieve that sense of escapism that we really target when playing video games. That's ultimately why people play games. So getting to that point is going to motivate the mainstream consumer to learn the technology that's necessary to be able to enter into these games. And then also creating a more seamless and simplified user onboarding process.
Sketch.
Yeah, meanwhile, you have some news on that path toward mass adoption. You're partnering up with Epic.
Listen. I think the more that they start putting out content like we just watched here, okay? And we saw creations, we saw content, and we saw to a snazzy beat, right? We obviously need a deeper dive. We obviously need to see the industry start, especially in this industry. We need to see seriousness in order to take it serious. And we need to start seeing these developers show us longer presentations where they're talking about this, not just these snazzy like boom 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 ba-da. We need a little bit more than this, but it's a step in the right direction. It shows me it's not a pump and dump. It shows me the work is being done. It does.
Epic Games and have a release demo out. Let us know a bit about that.
Right. This was a significant milestone for us as a company, and this came on the tail of a series of product launch events that we hosted starting back in April of this year, with another one in July, and then this most recent one was in September, so September 29th. The highlight of that event is the demo that's on screen here, and this is what we call the showroom. The primary purpose of this is to simply demonstrate the quality and caliber of development that we produce here.
I like the unity between the actual direct connection to the wallet from the game. I think that's pretty cool. And a graphical interface, I thought that was really cool.
Star Atlas. Epic, fortunately for us, is quite supportive of the concept of Web3 gaming, and we in particular utilize multiple products that they produce. This demo that you're looking at is produced in Unreal Engine 5, and that enables us to deliver the highest quality cinematic and immersive graphics that are really possible today. So we work with Epic using Unreal Engine 5, and subsequently created a strong relationship with them to launch through the Epic Game Store platform. And that enables distribution to some 200 million users, of which, they have something like 35 million daily active users across that platform. So this is very much a first step. This is still a closed pre-alpha product. However, it's a fantastic first step in the direction of mainstream adoption.
So where are your users based mostly? Like if you were to break down geographically, where are you finding, where's your popularity?
It's a great question. We really do have a global audience. Some of our largest user bases exist in Brazil, in Turkey, in the Middle East, and in Southeast Asia. We also have quite a significant cohort of users.
Dude, did that dude just laugh in the background? Like, that's some fucking cruel shit. Did the reporter literally just laugh at the references to the places where he said the game was picking up? Like, wow, dude. What is wrong with their audio?
There's it within the United States as well at this time, but it is truly a distributed and global audience.
And then in terms of the ones that are actually like, doing a lot of the...
I lost a ton of weight from COVID. If you were here this morning, Sketch, you would have heard all my trials and tribulations. I lost over 20 pounds, man. Can we hear it from myself again? For COVID did something right. But yeah, I was in serious amounts of pain. I would not subscribe to that diet to lose weight. It was very painful.
Commerce part of it, at least. Where are they found?
In terms of where is the majority of the purchasing? Where does that take place?
Yeah. Purchasing and selling, yeah.
So a lot of those same regions.
I do tend to react well to chaos.
That I just outlined. Those are the same users that are trading on our marketplace.
Mm-hmm. And how is it going during a bear market?
wait, what's the answer to that one there? How is it going in a bear market with your Star Atlas token that lost 90% of its value? How is that, Michael? How is that? What is that? What is that? How does it feel? How does it feel to hold that Atlas token at the top all the way down? How does that feel? Can you tell us about that?
Shame.
Like, what kind of questions are these? What kind of questions are these, man?
Well, of course, we're impacted by the crypto market cycle simply because we have exposure to volatile digital assets. We do have two digital currencies.
The guy laughed again. The guy laughed again in the background, dude. Like this dude. Jeez. I mean, dudes, at least mute your mics for God's sake.
Our ecosystem operates upon one of those being a governance token and the other one being the in-game currency, which is called Atlas. And
how'd those do, Michael? How did those do? wait. How was the price action on that? Oh, ouch.
We as an entity accept our own in-game
It's the whole
currency
industry,
as a
though.
form
It's
of
not
payment,
Michael's
a
fault.
method of driving
It's
utility
the
to that
entire
token.
industry.
So in a way, we certainly are impacted by that. But I think what the metrics would show as well is that NFT trading volume in general has declined substantially.
Actually, on the Solana network, amount of daily users is up. Transactions are up. So even in a bear market, the Solana blockchain is showing like an amazing amount of use, which is crazy. You know, like it just shows you how illogical the markets can be. Like you are investing now in the actual software. The way I look at cryptos, at least a lot of digital assets, not every digital asset is this way, but Solana, Cardano, these types of cryptocurrencies that are digital assets, that are blockchains, that are, operating right now. You can look at the daily active users. You can look at the amount of transactions because it's all public ledger and you can measure them, right? And the way I look at these now is a way to invest directly into a protocol, to directly invest into the program, in the software. Whereas before in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, you would invest in Microsoft to get that Windows revenue, right? Or that Microsoft Office revenue, right? The way that we used to invest is no longer, you can actually invest directly into Windows. Like say you didn't want to invest in Microsoft, say you just wanted to invest directly into Windows. That's how I view Solana. That's how I view Cardano. It's software. You're investing directly into the software. Now, not all cryptocurrencies are like that. There's utility tokens. There's game tokens. You know, there's a lot of different types of cryptos out there. They don't all fall into that category. But if you do the research and your due diligence in researching these things, you will see Solana blockchain right now it's the highest used. It's the fastest transaction per second right now. And yes, it breaks down a lot, but it's still in beta. Sound familiar? A lot of Star Citizens, we understand that.
The last number I saw was something like down 97% against the all-time highs earlier this year. So, you know, the demand from a speculative standpoint is certainly lower now, but we are perfectly comfortable with that because the demand that we experience as a company is more from the user that is truly captivated about the potential of the product that we're building.
And you decide to...
I don't know. He's thinking a little so deep into this that he's actually directing his focus towards financial guys, and I think that's the wrong tactic. At least from what I picked up from right where he said right there, he should actually be focusing on the gamer. The gamer is going to make this game successful. Then they will learn and adopt the currency and the cryptocurrency as they play the game and have something called fun.
To build on Solana. So I wonder,
I get it, Red Bear. I get it, dude.
Network outages having any impact on you?
Sketch just said rather invest directly in the DG360.
Over the weekend. Is that a concern?
It's not a concern.
Definitely
whatsoever.
DEF CON. Definitely.
These are also some numbers that we look at on a regular basis. And I just saw a report earlier this week that demonstrated that Solana is producing
Thank you, Sketch.
something
Thank
like
you, dude.
34 times the quantity of transactions on a daily basis that a network like Ethereum is producing. So some 34 million transactions per day, whereas Ethereum is still at 1 million transactions per day.
Yeah, Solana's actually beating the amount of transactions. They're beating Ethereum transactions right now, and it's 1/30th. I'm not even joking. Solana is 1/30th the valuation of Ethereum, 1/30th, and they're already beating Ethereum in terms of transactions per second. Do you understand how huge that is? So the market, and they were just worried about FTX. They were worried about Sam Bankman-Fried. They were worried that Solana was going to take a nosedive. I'm not quite sure. Not financial advice here. But like the valuation of Solana is so ridiculously low right now. It reminds me of when Ethereum was sub 100. It reminds me when Ethereum was sub 100. But, you know, who knows, dude? Look what happened to the FTX token. That's a utility token. FTX was a crypto exchange. And they took it on the chin because Sam Bankman-Fried was not doing what he should have. And FTX token just took a giant nosedive. It's going to get liquidated. And so many people are going to lose money. Like Tom Brady was a big investor. I'm sure he's not too happy. There was a lot of famous investors with FTX. FTX was a huge exchange. It was everywhere. It blew up in 2021. And now it's worth nothing.
Collectively, across all of the layer ones, Solana still exceeds the
huge
total transaction
huge
volume
risk,
on all of those networks.
This area.
So what we're seeing at Solana is massive growth in the user base and massive growth in innovation. And for a company like ours, which is intended to be fully decentralized and distributed,
this guy's laughing in the background again,
and interoperable with other projects within the blockchain ecosystem, it is fantastic to see all of this innovation going on because all of these other companies and projects that are launching, we are able in some way to introduce to our users or integrate directly into our gaming experience. Mm-hmm. So it's truly beneficial for us. Of course, you know, downtime is not good, but we understand that Solana is still in mainnet beta. It will take some time to get to full mainnet launch, and we're comfortable developing alongside them during this process.
All right. Well, the images look amazing in the video game, and congratulations on your latest partnership, Michael. Thanks for joining us this morning. That was
all the guy did on the right was laugh at him. Like what kind of interview is that? That was the most ridiculous, nonsensical interview of my lifetime. That was an 8-minute waste of time. You had reporters and journalists who looks like they know nothing about gaming. I doubt she plays video games. I doubt the dude on the right's playing any video games. You got 2 journalists not even involved. But look, can we shame, please, CoinDesk? Right? I mean, like, what is going on here? Like,
shame. Shame.
They shouldn't even have put this on their channel.
Shame.
Michael Wagner, actually, dude. Listen to me. That didn't even need to be on there. That was a pointless interview that I learned nothing from. I could do so much better interviewing Michael Wagner. Like, I could give you guys a fucking interview that would make your head spin. I would ask questions that were poignant. Like, what is the inspiration? Why did you get into this? What is it? Was it the money, Michael? Was it the money? Right? He's a finance guy, so he's going to say, yeah, probably. I want the creators to be passionate about the game, right? But I got to say, it looks like their content guy who's in our Discord, it looks like they fucking upped their bar on the content. It certainly does. What's this? Star Atlas gameplay, Calico MedTech. Let's see what this is about. I love the commercials. I totally dig the vibe of the music, man. I think this is a new ship that they're offering. They're making commercials for their ship. I wonder where they got that idea from. It's pretty sexy. Sex appeal, I got the sex appeal. I like to kill.
Perhaps the greatest intersection of these spaces of outward expansion and inward expansion is embodied by Star Atlas. Star Atlas is a new metaverse. It's going to open up the final frontier, the intergalactic frontier.
Sex appeal, it's gonna heal, yeah, yeah.
Is an ontological awakening. It's going to allow us to stargate beyond the bounds of the imagination, to literally become starlight. This metaverse will augment our minds and augment our world. And
Did they get Matthew McConaughey for this, dude? I swear they got Matthew McConaughey for the end.
Finally allow us to show ourselves to ourselves.
Show ourselves to ourselves. Wow. That's... They're taking some serious drugs. Listen, the commercial was fire. The commercial was fire. This is how they need to do it. Like, this is what I'm trying to get across to them. I have to actually give them applause for doing this right. The ship commercials, the marketing of the ship commercials, and the flash is great. We need the stats. Obviously, the stats are on their website. You can check those out. We're seeing the interiors of ships being done. We're actually seeing content. We're seeing development. Maybe not in the way that I kind of want it. I mean, it's good for that, like, that small slice to capture those eyes, to capture asses in seats, to make people watch and go, okay, well, shit, right? Now we need like a little bit deeper of a dive. I want to see the studio. I want to see the people that work there. I want to feel connection. And I still think Michael Wagner needs an interview that's poignant. I still think Michael Wagner needs like a really poignant interview where somebody's super real and just asks questions that make a lot of sense for gamers. Because I don't feel like that interview's out there. And I really want to dig deep, and I want to know what was the inspiration behind the game, right? Like, when did you think of this? I want the history. I want the background. I want the background information. I don't know, man. I think it's got legs. I think it's got legs, man. So there, Thor. This is for Thor. Thor, a little deep dive for you. My thoughts. This is one of my fans here. He wanted my critical view. That's my critical view, man. I'm telling you, they're going the right direction, Thor. They're going the right direction. We just need a couple more deep dives. We need some deep dives. I don't feel like there's been any deep dives, right, Thor? Like, I know that there's a lot of Star Atlas people that watch this channel, and I know that's what you guys are thinking, and I agree completely. Like, there has not been a proper deep dive of Mike Wagner. There has not been a proper deep dive of his team, and I want it. And I want it.